Hi everyone, it's Miss Humphreys here. So last week we traced our hand. We added a ton of different lines and patterns inside of our hand and our wrist. And so this week I want you to find, I want you to use a black marker, or a black color pencil will also work, or a black crayon. If you're using a marker though, just make sure it's a black one. If you when you're using your marker, what I want you to do is trace your pencil lines that you drew very carefully. This is something you definitely need to be patient with. Do not try to rush, because that is always when things get a little bit messy and some mistakes can happen if you rush. But very carefully trace on top of the pencil lines that you drew, on top of all of the pencil lines that you drew. So that is something, if you decided to add a lot of very small, tiny details, a black color pencil might work a lot better, because if you're using a black marker, unless you're using like a fine point marker, if you added a lot of very tiny details, it's going to be difficult to trace those details with a marker that doesn't have a really skinny tip. So I'm going to switch to fast mode, and I am going to keep filling in all of my pencil lines, or keep tracing my pencil lines with my marker, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I traced my pencil lines with my Sharpie, and I used two. I used the regular one, and then I used the fine point one. But I can still see some of my pencil lines and some things that I decided not to trace because I changed my mind. I don't really want to keep them on my drawing. So I'm just going to use my eraser to erase any extra pencil lines, or any pencil lines that I can see. After you trace your pencil lines with your marker, or if you're using a color pencil or something different, after you trace everything, be sure to take a photo of your work and submit to the assignment. Don't lose this. We have one more step to do before this project is finished. So make sure after you take a picture of your work and you submit to the assignment, make sure you keep it in a safe place so you don't misplace it or it doesn't get lost or damaged. And I cannot wait to see everybody's work. Have an excellent day.